to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there ready to rumble in this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterbacks, and that before he could even recognize that they were there, they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point goes up and good. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off moving into the end zone for a touchback. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they bumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Using his legs, it's Henderson. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Just runs through a mismatch. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand up. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Big play across midfield, will spot it near the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And this is one thing. Going back to George Perlis and one of the guys like Nick Saban, he was the head coach of Michigan State, always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll get him down that time.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and it brings a certain toughness, too, to catch a ball.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play.
Now,
Certainly when the play gets stacked up, it's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 3rd down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick shovel pass. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick round. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing his stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Terrapins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come on. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. reset of their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Slides the quick throw. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made with the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Michigan State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defensive pursuit pushed him out. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Henderson. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him at the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for the wide out. He's got a receiver wide open here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Being set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And here comes a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Oh, here comes the reverse. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Sparty. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That picks up a 1st down. Spotted at the 39. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The Southpaw calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan State 28, Maryland 7.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The He'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he slings this pass over the middle. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Terrapins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's broken up nicely. The defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
But to pick up the third and short through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on the 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they will get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The Terrapins will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Moving at the second level of the defense now. And the back gets the football. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Drive stays alive by completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he flew that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or
looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. It's a big return off the INT. They steal the offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Spartans. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earmarked. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFB statement. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Terrapins under the line in a hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I don't want to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like they got the running on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with the review. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
Well, that's when the offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Both are going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. the offense. First down. Hand off to the back.
Yeah, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Oh, the reverse. He shreds the tackle, and they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Here's a carry for the fullback. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Brings up second and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Green 25. Hey, Cam. Flip.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Sparty. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller right here. They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain on the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Well, here's...
Just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, and it's an explosive gain all the way to the 21. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down here for this offense.
Black 24. Black 29 Philly. 2-9.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting big, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass rush closing in. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
He's the type of plays that are backbreakers for defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Intercepted by
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just kneels down. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.